Let me show you how I make my homemade whipped cream and answer some questions about that piping tool that I use. For perfect homemade whipped cream, you want to freeze your bowl, freeze your attachment for your standing mixer. You want to make sure all of your ingredients are cold so your homemade whipped cream stands at attention. To your cold mixing bowl, you want to add in 1 pint of heavy cream. The next thing you want to add is 1/2 cup of powdered sugar and then 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. I first start my mixer off low and then I kick up the mixer to a higher speed until my homemade whipped cream looks a little bit like this. Make sure you don't overmix it. Cool Whip for what? All you need is some heavy cream, powdered sugar, vanilla extract, and you've made your own homemade whipped cream. A lot of you guys asked about the piping tool that I use on the Nothing Bundt cakes. This is it. This is the piping tool that I have. I got it from Amazon and I will link it in my Amazon storefront. I love it because I use it for deviled eggs. I'm Southern, so when I present my food, I want it to look a certain way. So I use it for deviled eggs, icing. You can use it for whatever. And it comes with different tips. Here's one. All you have to do is just take this part off. And then we're gonna put our whipped cream inside and then put this on. This is so easy to use. All you see me doing here is just adding in my whipped cream. I tap it on my counter so the whipped cream gets down in there. I then add the trigger piece of my piping tool and now I'm locked and loaded. See how they come out like that? That's what you're looking for. I hold my piping tool upright and then I just pipe on my whipped cream. Once you have your whipped cream in the tool, it's fairly easy and simple to do. I'm already gonna say it. This Biscoff pie is in the top 3 of my copycat recipes in this series. I'm just saying, this needs to be on your Thanksgiving dessert table.